Yo, what's going on, good people? This is DJ B.Original, and today I was just messing around in my studio, finding a couple samples. I came across this reverter flat sample, so I decided to throw it into the machine and chop it up a little bit. Yo, check it out. So as you'll see, like, I sample, you know, different parts of the record. A lot of these samples I'm not even gonna use. You know, I'm just sampling different sounds, different textures, different layers, stuff that I like, stuff that I use. Like I said, 95% of the samples that I actually take from a record, I rarely use. So you can see here, as I'm looking for the samples, sometimes I spin the record back, I look for small pieces. Sometimes I speed it up, slow it down.
Porque al pintor en tus cuadros te olvidaste de los negros. Siempre que pintas en Grecia, porque desprecias su, porque
So the cool thing about samples is that, you know, you can find different ways to work with them. Like, so in one part, like, I'll speed it up and I like the way that sounds. I'm mostly a chopper. I don't really utilize loops that much. Sometimes I do, because you just find like a killer loops and all you really need is to lay some drums behind it or something like that. But I don't really use a lot of loops. I'm mostly a chopper. So those loops really didn't work that well for me. So I move over to my little MIDI keyboard, I find some chops, I find some samples, and I put together a basic melody. Like, to me, that sounds good. It's at 80 BPM, so I think I can work with this. So I head over to some break beats. I always start with chop break beats for my drum tracks. I just like the way that they sound. To me, it sounds old and dirty, a little grimy. It just adds like a different layer, a different texture that I'm used to hearing in rap music. So that's something that I do frequently. I rarely produce any beats that don't have some sort of breakbeat in it. Sometimes with the break beats, like, the drums will sound good, but the snares will be lacking a little bit. So I'll layer some snares on top of it. In this case, I've layered 4 different snares. And the same sort of thing with the kick. Like, you know, I may find an extra kick or two to layer on top of the actual breakbeat, just to give a little more meat, to make it a little heavier.
Siempre que pintas,
And that's pretty much the process. I mean, I make everything in Machine. After I make it in Machine, I dump it in the Pro Tools, and that's where I create the song. So thanks for tuning in. Check out the track and head over to djboriginal.com.
Listening to
Yo,
DJ
peace.
B.Original.